Hi guys, welcome back to another history lesson. Today we're going to be talking about World War One. An overview. World War One, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. It involved the majority of the world's great powers forming two opposite alliances, the Allies and the Central Powers. The war resulted in an estimated 15 to 22 million deaths. Causes of the war: nationalism, imperialism, and militarism, iron system. Intense patriotism and a desire for national self-determination led to competition and rivalry between nations. Imperialism. European powers competed for colonies and resources, creating tension and rivalries. Militarism. Nations engaged in an arms race, building up larger armies and navies, escalating tensions. Alliance system. A complex system of alliances obligated to defend each other, drawing them into a conflict. Major battles and campaigns. Battle of the Marne, a decisive Allied victory in 1914 that halted the Germans' advance on Paris. Battle of Verdun, a brutal and bloody battle in 1916 that resulted in heavy losses for both sides. Battle of Somme, a costly Allied offensive in 1916 that resulted in significant casualties but limited gains. And the Battle of Passchendaele, a grueling Allied battle in 1917 that took place in muddy and waterlogged terrain. Trenches. Life in the trenches. Trench warfare was characterized by cramped conditions, disease, and constant shelling. No man's land. The area between opposite trenches was dangerous and exposed, often littered to bodies and debris. Physiological impact. The constant stress and fear of trench warfare had profound physiological impact on soldiers. The role of technology. Machine guns. Rapid-fire machine guns made it difficult for soldiers to advance, leading to stalemates. Tanks. Tanks were introduced as armored vehicles to break through enemy lines, but they were initially unreliable. Airplanes. We were used for reconnaissance and area combat, revolutionary warfare. Chemical weapons. Poison gas was first used in World War I, causing widespread casualties and injuries. The home front. Mobilization. Governments mobilized their populations for war, including conscription and rationing. Women in the workforce. Women took jobs traditionally held by men, filling the labor shortage. Propaganda. Governments used propaganda to rally public support and demonize the enemy. The Treaty of Versailles. So you can pause the video and look at that. The impact on society. Economic depression. The war devastated economies, leading to unemployment and inflation. Social change. The war challenged traditional gender roles and led to a rise in women's rights. Political instability. The war's aftermath saw the rise of fascism and communism in Europe. Physiological trauma. The war left many soldiers and civilians with physiological scars, including shell shock. Lessons learned from World War One. The importance of peace. The horrors of war emphasized the need for international cooperating and diplomacy. Diplomacy and dialogue. Peaceful resolution and conflicts is crucial to prevent future wars. Global cooperation. International organisms like the League of Nations were established to promote peace. Humanity and compassion. The war highlighted the importance of empathy and understanding in a world divided by conflict. How did it end? World War One officially ended on November 11, 1918, with the signing of the Armistice of Compiègne. The war ended when Germany, exhausted and depleted, finally accepted the Allied terms of surrender. The war's conclusion marked a significant turning point in global history, leaving tasting consequences and shaping the future world.